So here's the situation I'm in right now. I hiked out about 4 kilometers today in the freezing rain. I've been carrying a backpack as well as this heavy sled here behind me. It's supposed to go down to minus 11 degrees Celsius tonight, and I'm gonna sleep out here. So I've got a tent that has a little portable wood stove that goes inside of it, and that's gonna keep me warm tonight. Hopefully. That's the idea. So I've been messing around for over an hour now trying to find the best setup for this tent, and it's giving me some issues. I don't know if it's just like the lay of the land or the way the trees are placed, but I can't get it perfect. It looks a little awkward. I wish I had a tree to tie this and this piece off. Kind of open it up a little bit more, but the setup that I have now is good for tonight, and now it's time to get the stove going, which will be nice. I believe this thing weighs a total of 18 pounds with everything included, which is definitely heavy, but totally worth it for the value that it provides. So it's got these legs that screw onto the bottom of the stove, just like this. And they're adjustable too, so you can level it out on uneven ground. This is the chimney here. Super easy. It's always a battle against nightfall. It's already getting dark here, and I'm just getting the firewood set up. Everything's so wet. It rained all day today. This might not go, but we'll see. Oh, that's satisfying. Also comforting. I hate the feeling of like nightfall when you don't have everything all set in place. I'm pretty happy with my little setup here. I've got all kinds of firewood, nice and dry, hardwood so it'll burn longer. All that is left to do now is cook dinner. Tonight I'm doing pork chops with onions and potatoes. Unfortunately, my pork chops are frozen solid, but that is not an issue. I'm gonna cook up the potatoes as like a little appetizer, and these will thaw out in no time sitting next to the wood stove here. But before anything, I'm actually gonna go and get some water so I can boil it up. I'm pretty thirsty right now. No way. I just caught a tadpole. Okay, now this is a first for me. It's a freaking tadpole. Hey, buddy. See you later. Alright, so I've got dinner in the works here. I'm gonna fry these potatoes, but I had to thaw them out. I couldn't even cut into them. Same with this onion. And then I've got the pork chops defrosting below. It's not even that cold out here. It's just that I prepped the food a couple days earlier. And I threw all my stuff in the freezer, so it's like totally frozen solid. I should be able to cut into these potatoes now. They're soft. Hope I didn't ruin them. There's a very high chance that I messed these potatoes up. I might cut them really, really thin and make it into like kind of like a hash. Just got some olive oil here that was slightly frozen. These potatoes are also starting to bruise. I don't know what the deal is. I may as well get the onions on too. All of my stuff is gonna just reek of onions. I'm definitely finding it a little bit challenging filming in such a tight space. It's just so warm in here. I don't want to go outside. Alright, potatoes are looking fantastic. I'm just gonna add some garlic here off my garlic log. Just for good measure, I've also got some garlic salt here. You can never have too much garlic. Alright, so I seasoned up these pork chops with some seasoned salt and some garlic powder. And the potatoes turned out immaculate. But here we go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. See how that goes. It all comes down to this very moment. So good. I'm cooking 4 pork chops. I'm eating 2 of them tonight, and I'm gonna save 2 of them for tomorrow. Hopefully. Maybe I'll eat all 4.
I slept really well last night. I didn't even have to check the fire once. I just let it go out. But I did run into a little bit of an issue with rainwater pooling under my sleeping bag here. This is my sleeping bag, a wool blanket, my inflatable sleeping pad, and this kind of insulating layer. And I've got so much water underneath. So I gotta fix this up. In the meantime, I'm gonna get it nice and toasty in here with these feather sticks that I made last night. This will get the fire going, as well as these little twigs and some nicer sized kindling. Enough talking. I'm chilly.
Just fixed up a nice little breakfast here with some pork from yesterday, some blueberries, peanuts, dates, and some tomato basil rice cakes. A little bit of quick energy here. Might be hard to tell on camera, but the sun is shining through the clouds pretty nicely right now. If I knew it was going to be like this, I don't think I would have even brought the hot tent. This is just too much to ask for. I've been chopping wood all afternoon here, and I worked up such an appetite, so I just started mucking a pork chop. So I guess this is dinner. Not bad. Morning. Just got some coffee here. Oh yeah. It's like freezing rain, kind of ice pellets right now. And later tonight, I'm gonna get about 10 centimeters of snow. So I think I'm just gonna hunker down in the shelter today. Might go out for some more firewood later. I wanted to see if the ice was thick enough to walk on, so I chopped a few holes with the axe here, and it looks like I've got about 8 inches all the way across. As a little safety precaution, I brought these ice picks. They're $13 from Canadian Tire. You jam them into the ice and it exposes this little spike here. So supposedly if you fall through the ice, you can pull yourself back out like this. I don't know how well they work. I don't want to test them out, but this ice seems safe enough to walk on. And the reason I wanted to go out here is to show you this. Check out these tracks here. So these here are coyote tracks. Look at the size of that next to my hand. It's either a coyote or a small wolf. But whatever it was, it walked all the way around this beaver pond that I'm staying at. And it wasn't here the night that I arrived. It would have walked past either last night or the night before. But I thought I heard it on the first night. That is wild. That would have been so much more satisfying if I didn't lose the tip. just getting my water all boiled up here. In this pot I have chamomile tea and fresh ginger, as well as some honey here. Because why not? I'm gonna chop up this sweet potato, this onion, and this garlic, and I'm gonna mix it together with some ground beef. I've got a pound of ground beef. Okay, this is looking incredible. So I'm going to transfer it over to a plate here. Get some more oil on the pan. That was graceful. Okay, the meat is looking good. Not a bad little plate here. I've just got some Frank's Red Hot Sauce. Oh yeah. Since I cooked in here, there's a ton of condensation built up on the nylon. And so anytime I brush up against it, I just get soaked. I'm getting these feather sticks ready for the morning time so that I can just light a quick fire. I've got quite a collection of them now, so should be solid. I think I only got up once or twice to get the fire going, but it wasn't a bad night at all. The snow that fell down created a insulating layer on the bottom of the tent, so there was no draft coming through, so the warm air stayed in a lot better. I do not feel like moving at all today, let alone hiking out of here. I just want to stay in this cozy little hut all day, but it's my mom's birthday tomorrow, so gotta make it back. I've got most of my camp pretty well organized and situated now. I'm just getting the last of my water boiled up here before I hit the trail. I've had a fire going for 3 days straight, day and night, and this is all the firewood that I have left over. So whoever finds this spot next, they're gonna be pulling up on a gold mine. Like this is all your work done for you when you get to camp. This water boiled up nicely. I read online that it is okay to pour boiling water into a Nalgene. Nalgenes have a very high heat tolerance, so it's not going to melt. It's not going to give me any toxic plastic. And if this was before bed, I'd put this little heat pack into my sleeping bag and warm it up. There's a little trick of the trade for you. I've got quite a ways to hike on out of here. I think I'm about 3 or 4 kilometers away from my car. Normally that wouldn't be an issue at all, but pulling the sled as well as carrying the backpack and of course my camera and my tripod to capture it all, it becomes a little bit difficult. So I think I'm gonna wrap up the video right now. But final thoughts, this was great. With the shorter days and the longer nights, it kind of causes you just to slow down and enjoy those moments just sitting by the wood stove. I also really enjoyed cooking meals in the hot tent. It was such a luxury to be able to stay warm while I'm preparing my food. And of course, everything tastes better outside. Anyways, that's all from me. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.